Mark Fitzgibbon is een van Suid-Afrika se snaakste vloggers. Sy YouTube-kanaal is beslis nie vir sensitiewe kykers nie, maar diegene met 'n stoute sin vir humor sal hulle verkneukel aan sy skerp observasies. Mark is vanaand hier om oor sy werk op YouTube te gesels. Welcome, Mark.
Hi there.
It's so good to meet you, man.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here
I'm a
today.
massive fan, eh?
Thank you. Thank you.
So first of all, for people who don't know what vlogging is, quickly just explain to us what it is.
So you have blogging, which is the written, form of blogging. So you like have a little website and you write about, reviews, your opinions. And then vlogging is taking it a step further and, recording yourself, speaking about what you find interesting and, or being funny, like I do, or I try,
You're funny.
Yeah.
How did you get into vlogging?
Well, a friend of mine actually introduced me to vlogging in 2013. And I thought YouTube was just about, funny cat videos and music videos. And then I saw these vloggers, speaking about their, lives, their daily lives and the opinions and whatever. And I started one because, I had a lot of things to say about the Cape Townians.
Yeah.
And it got a lot of positive feedback. And I thought, I'm going to keep on doing this.
Yeah.
This is really
so
cool.
you talk a lot about the colored community in the Cape. Is that where you're from?
It is where I'm from. I'm born and bred in Cape Town, love Cape Town. So I have those, stories to tell.
So there's people that's right now going onto your channel and searching for you and looking at it. So right off the bat, it always just looks like people just talking to the camera nonsense or whatever. So tell me the creative process behind it. Is there a script? Do you write it? When do you decide if something is funny, if it's not funny? But just give us a wrap up about the creative process.
There's a whole lot of production before. People think that, you just sit in front of the camera and, just talk a whole lot of nonsense.
Yeah.
But what I do is I plan my vlog. So I'll just write a lot of things on a page and then I'll go and shoot the video and afterwards I'll edit it. So that you can have the interesting bits first, so you can grab that audience, So there's a lot of, production into it.
So how do you choose your topics then? Because there's a million things on the internet. So why do you, or is it a niche thing? Do you always stick with the basic few things?
Yeah, I have a niche, the Cape Townian, audience.
Yeah.
A lot of, in the colored community especially, there are, you can be sitting with your family and then your auntie's telling you a story about something that happened in church or in the mall or whatever. And you just wish that you can record what this woman is saying because it's so funny.
Yeah.
And what I do with my channel is I bring those stories forward so that everybody can hear about it. So, or I ask Twitter and Instagram, like, what do you guys want to hear about? And then I'll just, do that.
You study science at UCT.
Yeah, I do.
So is there plans to take over the world, first of all? Or would you go into science vlogging as well?
I was thinking about it, like bridging science and media, maybe doing some sort of scientific documentary, like becoming like the Cape Townian David Attenborough or something, But I was actually also thinking like going full-time into media because I actually started my channel and radio in my second year of studies and I really enjoyed it, so I'm keeping to that. But hopefully in the future I'll bridge that gap between science and media.
But you involved with the UCT, the radio station, especially with the news you were involved. And if I might ask, having a vlog and having a voice and having an opinion. So on the internet you can kind of say anything. So when do you decide if it's too far, or because you're allowed to swear on the internet, you can do what you want, but when do you decide, okay, this topic I'm not going to talk about, or I've went too far, or maybe not post something? Are there boundaries?
Yeah, there are definitely boundaries. I avoid, insulting people directly, like saying you are a bad person. I don't say that. I usually kind of insult a whole group of people so that no one single person can say, Mark, you're being, rude or whatever. But I really look at my content. That's why planning is so important. So I plan everything so that it sounds, at least kind of appropriate for the general public.
No, that makes a lot of sense. So you never go out to, well, obviously you need stuff that people click on. So is controversy important for you sometimes? Because I saw the one about the Muslims, and I think that's sometimes like, you don't say anything about that, or Christianity and so on. But you do like a disclosure thing when you explain, because that's family of yours.
Yeah, definitely. I like controversial things. Radio, vlogging, everything, because I like that shock factor. Like when someone watches one of my videos, they're like, oh, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Like that's what makes people watch what I do.
Yeah.
So I play on that, but also to that like limit that you spoke about before.
Yeah. So getting back to your UCT at the radio station with the news, etc., and Rhodes Must Fall was a very big thing that went like worldwide news.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously you were in between everything with the news and doing stories about it. So what's the vibe now? Everything is over. We don't know what it's like. And what was it in that time finding a voice and finding a humorous side to the whole event?
Well, I didn't play on the humorous side of Rhodes Must Fall. I was the news desk coordinator at UCT Radio when it all happened. So I had to interview people and get both sides of the story. And a lot of people know that there are always two sides to like a story. People in the media especially, focus on, the statue going away. But there were people that wanted the statue to stay. There were people that said Rhodes must fall now.
Yeah.
But I was kind of in the middle of that. So I knew like both sides. And it really helped me in basing my opinion on the whole story. And they actually formed a whole new movement. They're calling themselves Rhodes Must Fall to fight institutional racism on campus and creating tangible transformation on campus as well.
Sure. That's amazing.
Yeah,
wow.
it's quite a big deal. And like you said, it's not just at UCT now, it's spread to, Rhodes University. I hear Stellenbosch is also starting something, Open Stellenbosch, and
everyone's starting.
Documentaries.
It's like the cool thing. It's like the
it's a new thing now.
Could you tell me about the difference between vlogging and radio station work and being on air? Like, is there similarities?
At UCT Radio, it's an FM station, so it's broadcast on FM. So you need to watch what you say, and we have a license and whatever. So there are limits, and you can't say certain things, with religion and politics and swear words, obviously. With the internet, you can just break all of those things.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of like internet more, because you can be yourself, and speak about things that
and the audience
like.
is obviously bigger as well.
And the audience is much bigger, and it's growing.
Yeah, and your channel is growing very fast, man. So you're going to be remembered because you're super funny if you've got this amazing YouTube channel, but also because you brought us a new word to the table.
Yeah.
And the word is tiefs. So quickly for like Afrikaanse white guy like me who don't know what the tief is, to explain to me what it is.
It's actually, tief, which is, that's an Afrikaanse word. That's what it means basically. And in Cape Town, we kind of shorten like neef becomes nif. So tief becomes tief.
Okay.
That's my favorite word. Love using it. It's great.
Yeah, I think you definitely started that. You made it popular all
I did.
over,
When I first said it, they were like, oh, Mark, you can't say that. But now everybody's saying it.
Yeah, that's awesome, Mark. Thanks for coming to visit us. It was awesome, so inspiring. Keep it up. I'll subscribe again tonight. I'll open up a new account and subscribe again.
Great.
Dit was die vlogger Mark Fitzgibbon oor sy YouTube-kanaal en populêre vlog. Bly by ons ingeskakel, net na die handelsflitse praat ons met indie pop rockers Short Straw.